Good morning, everybody, from Japan. Today is our 7th day on our cruise around the island of Japan, and we set out on April 5th from Yokohama for a cruise that is advertised to see the famous cherry blossoms. Today we are doing another excursion with Princess Cruises, which at this point is probably the most excursions that we've done with a cruise line. You know, typically Taylor and I like to plan out our days, but we booked this cruise very last minute. For an excursion that is purchased through the cruise line, you'll typically meet somewhere on board, and today, for us, that was in the Explorer's Lounge. So once we were checked in and shoreside was ready for us, we made our way out to the bus. We are in Kanazawa.
Well, that's where we were. We are an hour and a half from there now.
And now we are going to a temple, which Taylor said it is.
What? Oh, the largest temple in Japan.
No, the name.
Oh, I hate you. I heard our guide say it on the bus.
So it's kind of the first day, I think, since the cruise has begun, where it's been super cloudy, kind of cold, and a little rainy. We are beginning to make our way to the northern part of Japan here, as our cruise is slowly winding down, unfortunately. So the
Winding
temperature.
down. We've got today and 3 more port days and a sea day left.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, as we continue to make our way north,
We're in the second half.
the climate, you know, the weather might get a little cooler for us. So. My gosh, look at these massive trees. This is so reminiscent of
We could do a
California.
hand picture again.
Wow. They are massive.
They are really cool. Actually, I kind of like that it's foggy like this.
Yeah, it makes
It's
it
like
a lot more like
mystical.
mystical for sure. Looks like it, huh?
Okay, you can go this way. You know? Okay, go ahead.
So just some perspective on the weather and where we are. They actually have snow up here still, which is wild. What a beautiful place. So I think once we go in here to the temple, we're gonna have to take our shoes off, and you do actually have to carry them. So I don't know how easy I'll be able to do this, but we'll see.
Hey, Dorothy, click my heels.
At least they fit your feet, I guess, huh?
Sort of.
Sort of. Mine are not
I
very
take a
close
picture
at all.
of our feet.
So we did learn that this is actually like a place for the monks to practice. It's kind of like boy, what do they call that? A monastery, essentially, I guess. So it's really, I find it really interesting. This whole place is basically open to the elements. There's no, what I would say, like real heating system, it looks like, but maybe there is and we just don't know. But everything's like open to the air, which I can only imagine it gets really, really cold here in the wintertime. And especially being up here in the mountains with all the snow. But it is just such a beautiful place and it's just so well maintained. It's crazy. We just found it, I found it really interesting because the Buddhism and the Shinto actually coexist here pretty harmoniously.
Yes.
You know, unlike so many other places around the world, they don't coexist at all together when you talk about different religions. So now that we're done, we're gonna go make our way back down into town. I guess we have lunch included. We're gonna see if any of these shops are opened up as we make our way back, because it did look like there was some pretty cool stuff.
Just stop in real quick.
And we'll see. I think this is like a set, then this one's just by himself. I mean, we can get it if you like it. I think like some of these are supposed to be like for zodiac signs. Okay, so our included lunch here, I'm going to be real quick about it, was all vegetarian. There was no protein or like meat, you could say, at all. And that's because of the Buddhists living here in the village. They are completely vegetarian. So everything here in this restaurant is completely vegetarian. The food was different. We tried just about everything. Would I love to come back and eat again? No. Well, it's our last stop here today, and it's very reminiscent of California, going up the coast. You know, we had that last day, we went out on the rocks, we got to watch the sunset, and that would be pretty much the cap to today would be if we got to watch the sunset, which we won't get to. We have to head back to the ship, but nonetheless, I mean, it still is a kind of a cool place. I know sometimes like people always want to be totally like entrenched or just like buried in like culture while they're visiting someplace. And I mean, we certainly do too, you know. I mean, it would have been nice to go to another temple or castle or something like that, but you know, sometimes that's just not always the option. When you go on a cruise, you have to kind of go with the cruise. You can't just go do everything on your own all the time. So still really cool. These are old, like millions of year old rock formations. I think they said that they were formed from like volcanic activity. They have like these really unique, just kind of shape and look to them. So You know, I mean, people come here from all over the place, and I think you can even go to the top of the lighthouse, which is really cool. So, but yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna head back to the ship. For some reason, the ship's leaving 30 minutes early, so good thing we're on a tour, so we know. Espresso. We've got about 30 minutes left, and Taylor needed to use the bathroom, so I thought there's this nice cafe. I'd go inside and get some espresso, and it looks like they actually, the coffee that they use here is maybe coffee that they roast themselves, or at least if this is a chain, it's part of that, which is kind of cool. But I mean, what better way to end the day? You know, little Java, nice views of the ocean, some cool looking rocks, nice. So we are in Club Fusion tonight, and oh, they're bringing up the little chances right now. So this is part of the Captain's Circle, the Princess Captain's Circle, which we're not technically a part of, but for this sailing we are. It's just this kind of thing where you can come in and hang out. If you don't have a drink package, the drinks in here are included, so they're passing around, or they're going around.
This is like just for tonight.
Yeah, it's just for tonight.
This isn't just like a come in every day. And
right. It's a one-time thing during like the sailing. So, and it's just kind of like an appreciation for those who have sailed with Princess before. You know, you can meet some of the staff.
The crew.
You can meet some of the crew. I stand corrected. You know, I don't know. I think it's just drinks. I don't think they're doing food or anything. I'm not sure if there's going to be like a real presentation or what. So we're just in here relaxing. And
they got live music. There's going to be a drawing for the champagne bottle.
So I've been told.
1,247 days. Congratulations, おめでとうございます。Please, 元子来た。北さんおめでとうございます。
This is up at the front. Oh, they probably put her up there because 1,200 days at sea with Princess alone.
And our most travel guest of this voyage, all the way from beautiful United States, California as well. Total days with Princess, 2,260.
2,000 days. Alrighty, everybody, we are back in the main dining room tonight, and here is the chef's recommendation. So again, every night, they, at least on this sailing, because it's going around Japan, they have the Princess Japan favorites. So I've actually have yet to get anything really from
I haven't had anything
side.
on there either. I'm surprised you haven't tried the miso soup yet.
I know. And then we also have the Princess International favorites.
You're back!
Caesar salad,
Good.
French onion pasta. So this is stuff that they have every single night.
Sorry.
And then we have what is extra. So they always have this as well. And I find this really interesting that this sailing does not ever have a standard steak and chicken entree for guests. They always have this, which is extra. So you can get a filet mignon or lobster tail or both. It is extra. It's cheaper if you get them both. But we haven't done that yet. So tonight, the different side of the menu, which is always going to be the right side, we've got the steak and beet tartare. We have the the tomato and basil bruschetta. I'm trying to read it through the camera instead of on the menu. Our server had recommended this, the cream of wild mushroom soup. There's also this marinated goat cheese and vegetable antipasta. And then we also have the mains down here as well. So there's a beef Wellington, a rack of lamb, and he suggested this pan-fried cod. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to get. I'm kind of like on the fence. I'm really hungry.
I mean, you could get more than one entree if you wanted.
I certainly could. It's just that like dinner is so late at 7:30, and
But we're going to go to the show tonight.
I know.
So we are going to be up.
And I'm just so hungry. It's a tough challenge.
I think I know what I'm going to get. I've changed my mind about 3 times since I've looked at the menu.
Taylor's changed her mind a lot.
The French onion soup on Princess is really good, though. So I have to get it.
So we have been eating really well for the last few months leading up to this cruise. We haven't really dined out a lot, or we have had a slice of Pizza Hut here and there, I will admit to, but for the most part we've been eating really well. And when you go on vacation, it's okay to indulge yourself as long as when you get back on track to the way things were, right? So I say all of that because I asked our server, should I get the cod or should I get the rack of lamb? And he said, you should just get both. So I now have 3 pieces of bread. I have a salad, I have a soup, and I have 2 main entrees coming for dinner tonight, plus a rum old fashioned. I might even have a Coke Zero coming to the table. I mean, who knows? It's dinner. We're staying out late tonight. We have a show at 9:15. It ends at 10 o'clock. We're staying out late.
I'll be sleeping during the show, probably.
Don't be afraid to indulge and just have a good time and, whatnot. So that's my little PSA for everybody today. So appetizers have arrived, and I've got the warm mushroom soup tonight to start.
Smells good.
Smells earthy. Smells good. And Taylor has the bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
The bruschetta. Go ahead. I'm going to let you go first there.
I'm going to pick it up.
It looks very good. It's super colorful. I love all of the color on there. The lettuce and the tomatoes.
Uh-huh.
You're just going right in for it.
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes with mushroom soup, people get turned off because it says mushroom. It's usually, in my opinion, it's not super earthy. It's not as mushroomy as you might expect. But he did say it was very hot, and I can tell it's hot.
You need to...
It is
Josh,
hot.
Princess Diaries here.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I will say, though, is that it is thick, creamy. There certainly is a little bit of earthiness in there. I mean, it is mushrooms, but it's really, really good. I hate to say this, but the only thing that it could add, or that I would add, is a little bit of salt. But other than that, it still is very good. So it's been, honestly, I don't want to say that I'm surprised that the food has been this good. Princess is like a higher end cruise line, right? But the food has been pleasantly good. Across the board, from the buffet to the main dining room, casual to specialty, it's been good so far. So, salad I already had soup, but I've got a Caesar salad again tonight with anchovies. Again, I think one of the things that's been really nice is consistency. Consistency on the ship from night to night has been spot on. It's been really great. Taylor's got French onion soup. I can't see it with her hand. It's in the way.
Good.
But again, consistency has been really great. There's only been one night where the French onion was a little bit off.
Well, it wasn't really the French onion. I think it was just that the cheese maybe needed melted a little bit more.
Maybe.
Otherwise, the taste was still very good.
Yeah.
But every other night, it's been fantastic. And I thought about getting something else tonight, but I had to get the French onion because I just like the French onion so much in the main dining.
My 2 entrees have arrived. So we have the pan-fried cod and the rack of lamb over here. And Taylor has the
Beef Wellington.
which is a little bit of a different style of beef Wellington, I guess you could say, in some ways.
Sure.
But looks good. Go ahead, you can go first.
Diving in. I'm always afraid to cut beef Wellington because then it starts to come apart.
Well, it's just kind of one of those things that's just what happens,
Yeah. Get some sauce.
Kind of missing out on that spinach there, it looks like.
It's okay.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So one thing that I love about rack of lamb, or rack of anything, is really that it's like a little lollipop. So once you've had a little bit, you can pick it up like a lollipop and eat it from there. But it looks pretty good. Flavor is great. Super tender. I'm going to try this over here because our server, Randy, has been like, oh, this is really good. He's been really talking it up.
He did talk the fish up.
So again, it's pan-seared.
Ooh.
It is coming apart pretty easily, which is really
Yeah, it
great.
is.
And they have, I think these are like a potato or something underneath. Ooh, those are really good. Wow.
Was it an excellent choice?
It's really good. I mean, if you're looking for fish, that's a great choice. I think between the 2 dishes, if I had a preference, I think I'm going to go with the rack of lamb. But all in all, again, I mean, it's been really great. I've been really glad that the food has been as consistent as it has been as far as quality goes, presentation even. So it's been good. Let's chow down and eat.